North Korea's failed missile test followed a show of force in the country's capital. The ruling regime celebrated its most important holiday with a huge military parade. The highly secret government invited journalists from around the world, including CBS News, to come and watch. Adriana Diaz is in Beijing with the muscle flexing that was tarnished by yesterday's failed missile launch. Adriana, good morning to you.
Good morning. This weekend's parade marked the 105th anniversary of the birth of Kim Jong-un's late grandfather. The display of force was a not-so-subtle attempt to send a message that North Korea will not be intimidated by the U.S. or its allies. With missiles, guns, and endless bravado, North Korea's military might was on display Saturday in Pyongyang. Kim Jong-un looked on for hours as weapon after weapon rolled by in honor of his grandfather and the country's founder, Kim Il-sung. But when it came time to test one of those medium-range missiles Sunday, it failed in spectacular fashion, exploding about 5 seconds after liftoff. In recent years, North Korea has successfully tested an expanding arsenal of missiles, but an increasing number have failed. And while there's no indication that the U.S. had a hand in disrupting those tests, in 2014, President Obama ordered increased cyber and electronic strikes against North Korea's missile program, a digital war that President Trump has inherited.
We can't talk about secret intelligence.
On Fox News Sunday, Deputy National Security Advisor K.T. McFarland refused to say if the U.S. sabotaged the most recent launch.
We're entering a whole new era, not just with North Korea, but with everybody, with any country, major country. We are entering a cyber platform, a cyber battlefield. That is where a lot of the wars of the future are going to be fought.
Conspicuously absent from the weekend of military posturing, a sixth nuclear test. Analysts said a test was possible given recent activity at the North's nuclear site, but it didn't happen. Still, North Korean Vice Foreign Minister Hong Song-ryol told CBS News Friday that a test is inevitable. The nuclear test will happen at a time and place that the supreme leadership deems necessary. The North Korea did not conduct a nuclear test this weekend. A White House official said that if they had, the U.S. would have taken, quote, other actions. Next week marks the 85th anniversary of North Korea's military, which could provide another high-profile opportunity for a nuclear test. Anthony?
Adriana Diaz in Beijing. Thanks, Adriana.